that completes our presentations. Ken's going to do a tour of the garden. Oh, we got another presentation. Oh, I didn't know. I just work here. I'm sorry.
You're out of loop. You're out of loop, but it's on purpose.
See, sometimes the presentation guy don't know what's in store for him. But we also have something here. As you noticed as you were sitting here in the park, and of course it's real rainy, so we don't have it on. We have a misting system, and people have asked me, why in the world do you have a misting system? Anybody can make a guess, but I'll tell you why. It's not for the lilies. It's for you. When you come down here in mid-July, it's hotter than Dickens. We've got these pavers and all this rock putting up heat in our faces. So we have to have something kind of cool down. So this is the coolest place in San Angelo in the summer. In that, when the misters come on, the 100-degree day goes away until an 80-degree day. And it's 80 degrees down there, and we get a 20-degree drop. You enjoy the park, go down the lilies, and see the flowers grow and bloom and whatever in the pools. But instead of just a hot place to come to, because we're down in a hole here. This was an old gravel pit once, and now we've turned it into something a little prettier. But now we have this misting system, second to none. No one in the world, anywhere, as far as we were able to search and find, has a misting system in their park to bring down the temperature for the public. And you can go around cafes and some things like that, see those there, but the whole park is misted with a fine mist, very economical. Anyway, that's what we have there. And so there was a fellow that did this, and his name is Raymond Entrop. Would he come forward? Raymond has been with me for a long time. One time we had a problem where the primary basin was losing 20,000 gallons of water a week. It was so much that you couldn't keep it in. The chlorine was killing my plants. You couldn't do anything. Mr. Entrop came. He said, I got in touch with him, and he said, well, we got a way to fix that in a hurry. So he comes down here and cleans the park up. We clean the pool up, and he shoots it with a liner. You know why? It don't leak a drop. And it's been there for what, maybe 6, 7, 10 years?
Over 10.
Over 10 years. Now look, guys, if we didn't have him and his ingenuity to put this together, we wouldn't have the primary basin. The city was going to go ahead and they said, what do we do? We can't fix this. They didn't want to spend the $1 million it would take to jackhammer it out and put it back. That's not going to work. And it was already archival. It was built as a WPA project, so it has a lot of historical significance. In that case, we had to do something to save what we had. He shot it with the liner. And he also is the one that's responsible for the misting system and a whole bunch of myriads of other things that makes the park work. The contractor that's been down here, he's kind of been a friend of mine for a long time because he gets the job done and makes it happen. For Raymond Entrop, we have this. This is a picture of the legals, the so-called the legislature legals of the documents for Texas Dawn, which was my lily that became a state official Waterlily. And I want to present this to Raymond for a job well done.
Well, this was a complete surprise. Thank you so very much. And I just have to say that working down here, really the honor's been all mine because Ken is certainly one of a kind and certainly been a gentleman and a friend for all these years. Thank you, Randy.